my nice warm spot.
I know, you're all alone over there. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you want a hug?
A little bit.
You want a kiss?
I mean,
I wasn't listening to what happened.
I know. You never listen to us, and
it's okay.
It's
Kinda
borderline
true.
offensive.
I will say, like, the couch is kind of sagging this way, so I'm kind of, like, falling towards you.
I mean, I don't mind.
That's a hint. He just wants cuddles.
Look at these pants. They just
You
destroyed
okay?
them. These are brand new.
We're starting the podcast. Welcome to Let's Talk Mazda. You always
Talking
ruin
about pants.
all of your clothing
I do, yeah. It's true.
all the time.
Well, it's like I dress nicely because I like them to look nice,
Right.
And I go to work, and I'm like, it's all right. I'm not gonna kneel on the ground. I'm not gonna touch this, and then I just kind of get too into it, and I just stop paying attention. And I just
Happens to me all the time here too.
I just destroy my clothes.
See, I have like a set. Like, if I know I'm going to be working on something, I change.
I need to get something
You know?
like that.
Yeah.
I should get like a mechanic suit.
I got
Which kind of looks lame.
one of
but
those
it's
Dickies
awesome.
shirts that's like oil resistant, real nice. My grandma sewed some RX-7 patches on it.
Oh,
It's real cute.
I mean that's
I
actually
like
kind of
wearing
cool. Like that would be nice.
It says RX-7 specialist.
Look how excited he is
Yeah,
about
he's
it.
really excited.
I've never
Yes.
been so excited about a shirt or
No, that's
anything
cool.
like that.
Excuse my coughing.
Hey, you don't have to give me a pity. That's cool, all right?
No, I'm saying it's cool. Like, I'm genuine. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Drift truck. That's on his shirt.
It
Which
is
we
on
didn't
my
talk
shirt.
about. We just filled Pasha's podcast. I know it's coming out a week later. That's an experimental shirt. That's
It is an experiment.
unreleased.
So
to
it was
the
just
public,
my
and
friend
when
made it
that-
for me, just for the walls, pretty much.
I thought that was a pre-production shirt.
No, but there's a drift truck shirt coming soon.
Oh, is it? Is this a world first?
Yes.
That's going to be coming out in like
Although
2
yeah,
weeks.
it'll
So
already be released
it'll
by
already-
the time.
yeah, okay. So if you want to buy a drift truck shirt,
Yeah.
go to Gingium.
It's only on sale for 2 weeks, so you gotta.
Wow.
get it
So
while
by
it
the time
lasts.
this comes out, it'll probably be like a day left or something. So rush over there, get your Gingium shirt, and yeah.
It's kind of warm in
We're
here.
going to talk about
It
my
is a little
merch.
warm.
I'll turn the heat
Worm?
down.
Did I say worm?
No, I think
What
it's
did I
warm.
say? Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about merch in your plug, my child, plug.
I don't have. I'm going to have to. English. I'm going to have to.
Say it in
send
Russian.
you-
Say it in Russian.
I'm going to have to send you a picture. I have a hoodie. I have hoodies.
You,
but-
you own a hoodie?
But he doesn't have a
That's
website.
I've
to sell
put,
them on.
okay, haha. Alright, I have designed a hoodie
good. Okay.
with
Is it
my stuff on it, kind of.
is it the white one
Yes.
that you
It's
wear
close.
every once in a while?
Yes.
The only bad thing about it is that
It's white, yes.
I was gonna say. So I did a podcast with Bratbox, and I'm like, why are all your T-shirts black? Like they have a couple colored ones, and I'm like, I like the variation and stuff. And he's like, well, you work on your RX-7. I'm like, yeah. He's like, how many of your shirts are stained from your RX-7? I'm like, all of them.
Yeah.
And he goes, black doesn't stain, and I'm like, yeah, man, you're so
It's
right.
true.
That's why he's the professional. But yeah, I would wear a white hoodie. What?
I'm going to make t-shirts and tank tops by the summer, so...
Is that a threat?
No. It's a plug! It's a plug,
I'm
okay?
going to make.
I'm going.
I'm
okay.
going to do it.
Okay. Same design. 'Cause I like the
I'm going to
design
design different stuff a little bit,
that. Okay.
and we thought of it. I might be able to sell them through his website as well,
Yeah.
so it's easier.
What are you allowed to say? What you run your website off of? Like what engine? Is it
The actual like shop part, I believe, is
WordPress?
WordPress. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious. I've been using Big Cartel. I don't know. It's all right. I mean,
I had
it's
like
okay.
I don't really do anything with my website. I've got a web developer.
Oh, you got a guy.
I got a
He's
guy.
got a guy.
Fancy.
He is fancy.
Hey,
And he has a Miata.
hey, Pasha.
2, actually.
He's got a guy.
He's got a guy.
He's got a guy.
Wait, you got a guy?
You got a guy?
Yeah.
Who's your guy?
Clark.
I'm sorry. I'm sure Clark is a great guy.
He's a great
That is
guy.
a web developer's name.
It is. That is actually.
Clark?
Yeah,
like,
it really
like,
is.
If you're like, oh, what does Clark do? Something with web security or website building.
That's
100%.
exactly what he does.
Does he wear glasses?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Clark, if you're watching. I'm sure you're a great guy. You can build a website better than any of us, but
It's true.
come on. So, let's get back to it. Jeez, drift truck. What's new with it?
What about it?
How's it going?
It's going great. It's
you got
running
it back
now.
from the shop. Yeah,
Yeah.
it runs, which...
It runs, it drives. Everything worked. I did an engine swap.
He
That's
did
pretty
do an
cool.
engine swap. How epic is that?
And a transmission swap. And an axle swap. And a complete suspension rebuild.
You know, of all of
Sorry,
that,
sorry,
I
sorry.
would think the scariest part would be doing the diff. And the rear solid axle. Really?
No, that was the easiest part.
I feel like I would just like misalign it or something, and my car would like crab walk.
Yeah, I guess I got lucky. Honestly, with this build, I kind of just like, if I wanted to do something, like I wanted to do the axle swap. Right. I watch other YouTubers doing their builds, and like I kind of see what they do, and I just do it. And like I just kind of got lucky, honestly, or maybe I got some skill. I don't know, but I think most of it was kind of luck.
It's a
doesn't crab walk.
488.
Yeah, 488.
Okay.
Out of an Explorer.
No, you have adapters, right? Because it's the same.
On the rear, there's no adapters.
Right.
So the rear is 5 by 114.3. The front is 6 by 139.7.
And then adapted to 5?
5 by
okay.
114.3.
So I was going to say, I didn't think you had two different pull patterns. But you technically do. You just
technically do, but I mean, it's essentially the same now.
I'm still mad that you didn't rotary swap it. I'll always be mad, though. Why?
Yeah. Because the one you see is awesome.
All the brats.
It sounds so good. I know rotaries sound good too, but
it does sound a lot.
It sounds like a budget GT350R. That's what people say, and I agree with it. It's like a high revving. Yeah, it's like a high revving, like smaller V8.
I could see what's in the GT350R.
I want to say it's like a 5 something. Or is it a 6 something?
I don't know. You know what? Yeah, let's be accurate here.
But both of them sound really cool. Like high revving V8s, I love.
Someone said that it sounded like a NASCAR.
I could kind of see that.
I think that someone was me. Now that I think about it, when it first started up at the shop, it did.
Well, that was only running on 6 cylinders. Keep in mind.
Oh yeah, you had that whole. What was that whole issue?
It just was running on 6 cylinders.
Like, why?
The coil packs were bad.
Yeah, two of the coil packs were bad. And I don't know if you saw, one of them happened to be the one under the brake booster, which I designed in a way that you cannot remove it with the engine in the truck. So we did manage to remove the brake booster by denting it and cutting part of the suspension I made off. And then we snuck it out, and then we replaced that coil pack. But out of all the coil packs, it just happened to be that one. And it sucked.
I did not hear about this.
Yeah.
You had to cut your suspension?
You didn't watch my video?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. So defensive. Like,
Do you watch all of my reviews?
No, I don't.
I don't expect you to, either. Yeah. You know,
I was watching.
It is. It's a 5.2 liter.
5.2?
Yeah.
Okay.
5.2 liter making 526 horsepower. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know, like, what, 110 horsepower per tenth of a liter? No, 100 horse? No, I don't know, something like that.
It's okay.
It's a good power to liter ratio.
It's math.
Math
I'm a communications major. I don't need math anymore.
I love math. True.
But speaking of math, I thought you said meth.
I said math.
Different conversation we should have about that. So you did this gearing math equation for the truck.
Yeah.
I texted the guys at Redness. I'm like, did he max out the truck?
It wouldn't go that fast.
It's aerodynamic. It's
a brick, kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean, it might. It's got a lot of power, and it's pretty light.
That voice, yeah.
It might. It's possible.
Why isn't there a Gingium cartoon show? That would be
that would be the
get behind that. We should do that.
We should. We'll animate your videos.
Yeah.
And you won't even know about it. We're just gonna record you at secret times and animate.
Pasha does that anyway.
That's true.
I'm like singing, and then I see he's like Snapchatting.
That's the thing that makes me the most mad is that in your videos, I do this in your videos, and you do it in my videos. Less though, but like when you record me, like I'm very stupid, but then when I record myself, I'm like, oh, professional Apex Seals.
Yeah.
Dude, the amount of times you're singing and dancing and doing stupid stuff that doesn't get filmed, it's not fair. I feel like the viewers
I'm doing my best.
Yes, thank you.
He does get it every
We
once in a
need
while.
to make like a candid cam.
If you watch his videos, like at least I'm singing twice in at least every video.
Yeah.
See, that is the memium. Can I say Can I call you memium?
Call me whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see.
That took an interesting turn.
Whew. Anyway. I'm sorry, we've been memeing on you kind of hard.
Right.
We like
I enjoy singing while I work, so that's
the thing that the viewers don't know, and
True.
they deserve to know.
All right, I like to sing along
what
with
else?
songs.
Tell us your other secrets.
That's pretty much it.
You should sing
Not
like right now.
Either. No.
Just
What's
a
it?
little bit.
No,
What?
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna sing.
Real question for both of you: what do you guys listen to? These
I
days?
listen to pretty much everything. I really like
That's
Billie
not-
Eilish right now.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah,
Not eyelash.
not eyelash.
Okay. What are you listening to?
Lately, some rap like Josh A, J Kill, Token.
How don't I know any of these names? The one thing I will say that is very refreshing when I hang out with you, we have almost the exact same.
We do
music
have-
taste.
I remember, I think, like, one of the first times we hung out, like, the Halo song popped on your phone,
Yeah.
and
I was like embarrassed about it. I was like,
But
"Oh,"
I
and
have
then you were
literally
like,
every single soundtrack of my
He
phone.
has every Halo soundtrack, and I was like trying to switch it. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like so
I was like,
embarrassed."
hell
and you're like, and then we listened. There's one video where it goes from it was the Halo theme song. It was I think Cinema with the
This
Skrillex
is when we were
remix.
taking the bus floor out, I think.
No,
That
this is
wasn't?
when we went to go pick up the doors for the FC.
Oh,
The
okay.
FC doors.
Okay. I do remember
Oh, also that video. Yes. We listened to the same music
Okay.
there. And like I just had my phone on shuffle
Mhm.
and it's like, "Oh, I like all these songs." And I was like, "Oh my god." And that was the day I found out you're younger than me. Kind of made me mad.
How old are
A
you?
little bit. I'm 21.
When is your birthday?
August 28th, 1997. Are you older?
Yes.
By how much? What's your birthday?
June 14th. I'm gonna be 22.
June 14th.
2 months.
2 days before my girlfriend's birthday.
I'm older than your girlfriend. Hell yeah.
I mean,
Well, his girlfriend's also, like, 2 years younger than you.
yeah, and my girlfriend's 2 years younger than me, so
Don't worry about
yeah,
it.
don't worry
It's not a
about
bad
that.
It's not a bad thing.
Everyone here is older here. Anyway, getting back to it, what are your plans for the truck? Since this is let's talk Mazda, but it's really let's
Let's
on
just
this
talk.
topic. I know. We're just gonna chop Mazda out of the name for this episode.
So...
Don't think too hard.
I don't... How much detail do you want me to go into?
We have an hour and 20 minutes of recording on the GoPro, so
Okay, so... The mic's over
I know.
there.
let me just smush it into your face.
One of the first things I want to do is relocate the gas tank, because that's right next to the drive shaft, and if something were to happen while drifting, there would be a big explosion of fuel, because the drive shaft would hit the gas tank, and
Yeah,
that wouldn't
that
be
is
good.
true.
I also just want to put more weight towards the rear, so instead of it being in the middle of the truck, it's in the rear.
But you had a pretty good weight distribution.
I
Did
did.
you mention that in your video?
Yeah, it was... Yeah,
I only watched the
It was
parts of your
60
videos
to
that I
40,
made.
right?
yeah so
60/40 is good
for a
truck.
V8 truck. Yeah, it's very good for a
Especially
V8 truck.
such a small truck, because the bed weighs less than obviously a full-size truck.
Yeah, you could... Yeah, the bed's very light.
Right.
But yeah, so moving the gas tank, power steering.
Right.
It's kind of hard steering right now. I thought manual steering would be fine, but it's definitely not. So power steering. The rear suspension is still very stock. It's just leaf springs.
Okay.
Like lowering springs. That's pretty much all it is.
Right.
And
Did you just delete a leaf, or how'd you lower it?
No, there's just different leaf springs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a part you can buy online. It's pretty cheap.
Because I know to lift them, you can just like put a block under them or add a leaf.
Yes, and I could put a block to lower it more too.
Oh, okay.
But it would hit the axle would hit the frame because it's already like
Right.
pretty low. So leaf springs are fine if you're just driving on the street, but drifting or doing anything like spirited, leaf springs are really bad for like wheel hop.
Okay. I didn't
Which-
consider wheel hop.
Yeah, it is like it doesn't hold the axle. The axle can move around pretty
Can
much
you-
freely.
Yeah. Can you switch to like coilovers or something?
So I'm gonna be doing a 4-link ladder bar,
Okay.
which is just like a different system of, attaching a solid axle. Instead of using leaf springs, there's solid bars that connect the axle to the frame, and then there would be coilovers holding the axle up.
Okay.
So that's what I will do, and that will help a lot.
That's gonna be a pain to do. I feel like.
Not really. I'm
Really?
gonna buy a kit, and
Is it
essentially
mostly bolt-in?
no, not at all. But instead of having to like fabricate the bars and fabricate
that's
the
true.
things,
That's fair.
I just have to weld them to the axle and weld them to the frame.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. So that'll be that. Once the rear axle is better,
You actually gonna drift it this year?
yeah.
I
Yes.
put
Got him.
fun at him because he drifted his RX-7 twice.
I drifted my Miata
Twice.
more than I drifted my
Yeah,
RX-7.
which was the drift car.
Yeah.
Which every so often I read your comments and people are saying that the RX-7 was one of their favorites.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I read that.
Now the truck is their favorites though.
Is it though?
It is.
Is it though?
The truck is doing very well.
The truck has done very well, and it's worthwhile because that is very unique.
I love it so much more than the RX-7. The RX-7 was cool, but it was really slow.
Because
they're heavy.
You literally built it. Like the truck.
Yeah, the truck. I did literally build it. It's true.
Yeah, and rotaries are just slow.
Sounds cool, but yeah.
They sound great,
kinda,
you know.
They're kind of terrible.
NA rotaries are, you know.
We know.
I know.
We know.
Oh, we know.
Remember how slow the RX-7
I remember
was?
how slow that was. Yeah.
I honestly think the Rally Miata could have kept up to the RX-7.
Really? We still
I don't
need
think
to
something-
race.
Supercharged Rally Miata easily.
Yeah. Oh, easily, true. But even naturally aspirated. I don't know.
Is it a 1.6? Yeah, it's a 1.6.
1.6,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's one of my best performing reviews. Was that Rally Miata? That was a lot of fun.
It's my best performing video. Was a Rally Miata video. First.
Oh
top
yeah.
two.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what was it?
3 point
Do it like the entire
2
build in
million
6 minutes.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
3.2 million views.
as of yesterday.
Wow.
It's very cool. I didn't even like realize it. Like I was just kind of like scrolling through my thing one day and I saw I had like 1 million views and I freaked out. So it was pretty
It's
cool.
always fun seeing those because I'll check my like most popular page every once in a
Mhm.
while. I know this is nothing for you, but I did a Turtle Wax headlight lens restore kit review on the G6.
I go through channels all the time and
Just
I go,
crossed over 200,000 views,
It's pretty good
which is why, you know.
because that's something that pretty much everyone would actually watch.
But
It's
that's
not-
what makes me so mad is that I'll spend hours editing something that I really enjoy, and it gets a couple thousand
I
views.
can 100% agree. That happens.
And then a Turtle Wax headlight lens restorer kit is my most viewed video. You don't understand. Well,
I do understand.
both of you actually understand
Yeah.
because you
yeah,
guys are
they don't.
in the same.
That
You
is
guys
true.
don't understand anything you see.
Pathetic. You
This is
should.
my fight.
Can I comment on something?
What? Yeah.
Can I give you a tip?
Yeah.
Edit this.
Oh, but podcasts.
I know
you'd have
they're
to go
pain.
through so much footage.
But zoom in on funny parts. All right, he dabs. Zoom in.
You-
You laugh. Zoom in on that. That's
you like
hilarious.
the zooms.
On a
That's-
10-minute
it works.
on a 10-minute video, I think it's totally worth it. But on a
I mean, I guess
so
we're
far,
going
17 minutes.
Yeah. I'm not chopping these because I want these to be authentic. These are authentic. I might do a couple zooms.
Do a couple zooms.
I mean, Caleb's
Just for
arm
me.
has
Fun
been
with that.
creeping towards me.
I'm just being comfortable. I'm sorry. I can't. This is much less comfortable like this.
If anyone would like to make one of those YouTube poop videos, the YTPs, one guy made one of me in my reviews, and it was pretty funny. If anyone wants to make a YouTube poop of this, definitely just tell me, leave a link, and I'll like
Yeah.
it. and share
I've
it.
never
I
seen
will
one of those. I
subscribe
don't
to
know
you
what you're
if you
talking
make
about.
funny edits of these podcasts.
Dude, people make
do
edits
that.
of you all the time. Some guy
What?
made an edit of. Remember when we did one podcast on the bus?
Yeah.
your one podcast?
Yeah.
I giggled really loud in that video, as I do in all videos.
True.
But someone thought that particular giggle was funny, and they made like a 10 or 15 minute loop of it
Are you serious?
on YouTube, and it's just a loop of my laugh. And I was like, that was a weird moment because I was like, I never expected to get to the point
Where
where someone spent the time
Yeah.
to loop my
I've
stupid
never
giggle.
seen edits of him though. You said there are people.
I've seen
doing
like
that.
some memes, but never like
I've
video
seen a
edits.
couple
I've seen
memed
memes.
edits. The guy who did the loop had also done a couple YouTube poops, I think, of you. I thought I sent it to you. Maybe not.
I dare someone to make a funny video of me. Of my videos.
I got really
I want to
quiet.
see something. Like it's exciting when someone, like as you
I-
said, takes time.
I
to
make
do
a
it.
play. I have a playlist. I don't know if it's public or not, but it's all the videos that I've been in. And anytime someone makes like an edit or something like that, I add it to the list.
Mhm.
Or like
That's
if I've been
a
in
good
your
idea,
videos or Red Mist videos.
You
or-
had a playlist of videos you were in, I think, or something. I'm pretty sure I've seen something. Maybe it wasn't
Mm.
Angel. I don't know.
Hmm.
You know what?
I
No,
think
I
so,
don't know.
but-
So when are you gonna buy an exotic wrecked car to then rebuild?
No.
You missed the Lamborghini
No.
Huracan train. Everyone already did that.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it's
working their
crazy.
way through that.
It's crazy.
Would you ever be interested in doing something like that though, or not really?
No, not really.
Repairing cool cars.
It's cool. Like I get it, but I don't know. I don't want to be like a mainstream like just.
At
doing
that point,
kind
you're just
crap
kind of
for
an auto
views.
body shop that
Yeah.
just records.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely cool. Like you
Yeah.
should give them credit because rebuilding supercars is not easy. But
Also, I have
everyone does it.
15,000 subscribers, and they have hundreds of thousands of
Well,
subscribers.
right.
So they're doing something better than
Those cars are very expensive. Those
They're
parts are
doing
very
something
expensive.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, I know B is for build. was he at the end of his Lamborghini introduction video. He's like, "I'm only rebuilding this because I need it as like something to refer from for another build." And I was like,
Really?
"What?"
Isn't he giving away $1,000?
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, I don't know. I feel weird about that.
That's like clickbait. It's just like trying to attract more attention to
Yeah.
more viewers and all these like
I used to
trends.
love Beers for Build, but
Yeah,
not
you
anymore.
were actually the person that showed me
Yeah.
this for build. And he
I
did.
saw him before.
I saw the what 280 he did. I saw that at SEMA.
280. Oh, you were at SEMA?
Yeah, I told you I went to
Yeah,
SEMA.
you're right.
Did you make
remember
videos
that.
there?
Yeah, I made a video there.
I'm pretty sure I might have seen one of your videos there.
I regret not vlogging at SEMA. I just filmed everything I thought was cool and put music to it. I should have actually vlogged.
Yeah,
but I was like,
I saw
there
that
was
video.
so much going on
Yeah.
that like I couldn't just like stop and even address the camera. It was so loud, and there was like I went to outside to go film, and they had Shelby Cobras. They were kit cars, but they were drifting this huge track outside, and like you couldn't hear anything. So I was like, I'll just make a video of everything I thought was cool. But if I go again, I will do an actual vlog video because I think that's better. It's a lot more descriptive, but it's just a jam-packed day. Anyway, I saw the 280 there, and that thing is immaculate in person.
See, that
was really cool.
That's very cool. I love, because that was completely custom. That's really rad.
Right.
But just like rebuilding like a car just stock, like I don't think that's very.
Not hating on B is for Build either. I really like his channel.
Yeah.
And if you want to come on the podcast, feel free. Is
He's
your
gonna-
friend here?
Yeah, that's Carmelo.
Is he gonna join in?
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Good talk.
He doesn't really.
Caleb has
much
other
to say.
friends,
I do have other friends.
which makes me feel sad, depressed.
It's okay.
It's okay.
My hand will get a little
Once you're
closer.
depressed for over a year, you'll get used to it.
Wait, what'd you say?
Once you're depressed for over a year, you'll get used to
Oh.
it.
Yeah, you get accustomed to it. You build a shell.
Yeah,
of it.
you
It's
just
like
kind of...
it's more like a down comforter of depression than like
You can pretend you're okay, no one will ever know. And you kind of like meme it,
This-
haha, I'm depressed, but like it's true.
This took the darkest of turns. What up?
Hello.
What up?
You're interrupting
We're
our...
podcasting. You want to be in a podcast?
Sure.
Sit on down. I'll
Sit
readjust the
down.
camera.
Does it need to be readjusted?
Like that.
Are you sure you are in?
Papa Squat.
Papa squat.
What's your name?
Come here.
Carmelo? What's up?
How's it going?
Carmelo. What's up? What do you drive?
Subaru.
It's very clean WRX.
What year? Is that a Hawkeye?
2006,
Yeah, it's a Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. I actually really like Hawkeyes.
Dude, I miss my Subaru so much. I want to get a Hawkeye
I
wagon.
always forget that you had a Subaru.
Yeah.
Always forget.
I think that's still one of my favorite cars I've ever owned.
What engine was in it?
2.0. The
It's a
EJ,
2.0
EJ20.
turbo?
Yeah.
Okay. I reviewed a couple, but I don't think I've done a Hawkeye. I did a Blob Eye 04.
That's a hit.
Is the Blob Eye
Yes.
04? Okay.
Blob Eyes 04, 05. Hawkeyes
Okay.
06,
What
07.
did you have?
I had a Blob Eye.
That just sounds so funny.
It's
Love
wrecked now, somewhat.
Wait,
They
someone
fixed
wrecked
it.
it?
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so it's been, I think it's on to like its third next owner after me so far.
Really?
The next owner wrecked it and then sold it, and then whoever bought it again fixed it. It was just like a door, like you got like
Oh, okay.
side swiped at like a stop sign, so like it wasn't like totally bad, but the door was screwed up.
It looked sad.
I was gonna rebuy it, but they were asking $10,000 for it, and let me tell you, that car was not worth $10,000. The
What did you sell it
side
for?
sills, I sold it for more than I bought it.
Really?
Oh,
You
yeah.
made money off
I have
it?
never sold a car for less than I bought it.
I
Oh,
Which is
saw-
because I
I
modified
saw-
all of them, to be
What
fair.
about the Previa?
I sold that for more than I bought it for.
Did you really?
I sold it for $1,500 and I
Well,
bought
it
it for
did-
$1,000.
It did have.
It ran and drove
yeah.
when I sold it. It did not run and drive when I bought it.
I remember. I
Yeah.
remember pushing it off the trailer in the rain.
God, that thing was such a piece of crap.
I wonder what that guy's up to. The guy who sold it to us. What's he
Being
doing?
creepy in Milwaukee still. The guy we bought it from was like the creepiest dude
You
in
told me
South
about that. You were like
Milwaukee.
sketched out.
Yeah, he like asked me to come behind his house to get something, and I honestly thought I was gonna get shot.
Do you remember what the guy we got the van up onto the trailer, but then we had to move it like a little bit closer, right? Do you remember what he pulled out? He pulled out this like
Yeah, that's the thing.
chain thing.
It was like a
from
ratchet
like
strap.
1920. It was rusted over. It was the weirdest thing. It honestly looked like he pulled it out of his personal dungeon. It was weird.
Well, that's the thing I went back to get with him. That was when I thought I almost got shot.
Caleb's always thinking he's gonna get shot.
That is true. Actually, one time a pizza guy came here, and I was just kind of sketched out, and I thought he was gonna shoot me.
Pizza guy.
You ordered him.
Yeah, I know I did. Obviously, that's how ordering pizza works. But yeah,
I didn't think you were gonna get shot. I thought you were gonna get like shanked. And
Yeah.
then just like abused.
What does shanked mean?
that's like a little homemade knife.
Little homemade knife, little arts and crafts area, you know?
Yeah, like they're doing like prisons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
prison shank. Yeah.
Yes.
See, we're teaching you about American culture. A
I
shank.
don't know. Shank.
Do you like the new
Pasha,
couches,
this is a
Carmelo?
shank.
Yes, they're very nice. Saw that. I saw it on Instagram yesterday too.
Yeah.
I think.
You see, you got them for free $99.
Free 99.
Free 99.
Free
Where'd you get it
$99.
from?
My mom's ex-boyfriend had them.
Oh.
So
Nice.
they're like perfect because like they were really good quality couches. They're just old, so like they'll last. But
Do a
they
couch
just-
review right now.
Casting couch.
A little comfy, a little too saggy. The color's worn a bit, but
Bit much
High
more comfortable.
mileage, but you know.
high
It's
mileage.
trucking
But
along.
it's like a Honda. It's not gonna break. It's built well.
I was going to compare it to a Toyota.
Actually, I
but
don't
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Honda's
Toyota's probably
rust.
better. Yeah.
Do Honda
Maybe that
have-
wasn't the
Love
best
it.
comparison.
No, that's fair.
Oh, you know. It's like, this feels like an old Crown Vic. These seats. You ever driven one of those? Like a 2005 Ford Crown Victoria?
I've ridden one a couple times.
You know, a
driven
couple
miles.
100,000 miles of like a taxi driver. You know, they're worn, but you know they still work. I feel like that's what this couch is, and the brown really reflects that.
Yeah.
The way you said it.
Brown.
The brown.
As I
really
rub this
reflects
cushion.
that. And you're like...
Does your socks say clutch?
One of them says I lost the one that said gas, so I'm not wearing the matching socks.
I have never worn socks that don't match. I cannot do that.
Really?
I don't
It's
like doing
weird.
that, but I also don't like doing laundry. So
It's like,
Not
how do
wrong.
people do that? Like, I came to America and everyone's just wearing whatever, and I'm like, people come in pajamas to school,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what are you doing?
it's comfy.
It's
I feel like
weird.
People
Land
don't
of the
guess.
free, home of the pajamas. That's our slogan, right?
Yeah, I'm actually cold now,
Maybe.
so I'm gonna turn the heat back up.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were asking for cuddles. I was ready.
So you're putting the toaster to good use.
Still noticed
Yeah,
that.
for those of you who don't know, the camera and microphone, they're resting on a black stainless collection.
Ooh, it's black
Cuisine
stainless. I
art.
didn't even realize that. That's kind of
Yeah,
dope.
I'm teaching you about your toaster. It's on top of a toaster, basically.
A box.
But
Toaster
what if we did this podcast all from under the same blanket?
That'd be weird. I don't think I have a blanket.
That'd be a little
big
weird.
enough.
I feel like we'd have to make a fort
Actually, I totally
for
do.
it to not be weird.
Podcasting live from our pillow fort.
Fort.
We can make it out of this stuff.
Oh, we totally
Look at
could.
it. I mean,
Although
this
these
is-
are kind of flexible.
This is a wall right here.
Mm-hmm.
Get under there.
I remember-
Get in
My
there.
phone fell in.
My poor couches.
What?
I have not
Yours-
built forts
it's
in a
disassembling
long
them.
time.
Oh,
Same.
sorry.
It's good.
I thought these were the couches from the bus. Didn't you use couch cushions in the bus from another brown couch?
Right, that was the one that I used to have in here, and then
Isn't
when I
that
got my
home?
apartment, we brought that to the
Yeah.
apartment.
Oh yeah, how's the apartment?
Great. It's very good.
Cool. Good talk.
It's got a new TV.
Good talk. Good talk.
It's got 2 new TVs.
What TVs?
Ooh.
He bought me one of
Let's
them.
throw some.
Thanks,
You
Pasha.
bought? Why'd you buy him a TV?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
hang out there all the time.
You're now on 2 of my podcasts, and I don't get a TV. Okay.
Hey, I've been in more videos
To
with
be
him
fair,
than
I
you.
bought him his Miata,
How many videos of his? That's
which
true.
was a lot cheaper than that TV.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Was it free?
No, I paid for it.
$100. It was $100.
$150.
50 was for the
Wow.
bumper, right?
Yeah, which I used.
$50
but
bucks for a bumper and then $100 for a whole car?
Yeah.
Seems a little skewed.
The car was literally nothing, and it was super rusty.
The
so.
silver one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Because
yeah,
I
it's
don't
still
know
rusty.
if you remember,
it's still rusty.
we
Well,
cut
Miata
most
car.
of it off, but yeah, underneath it's a little rough.
That's okay. What about you? Didn't buy the red one. Whose is the red one?
So actually, my neighbor's employee has a pink Miata. It's kind of cancerous, but
Wait,
it's it's like
Wait,
like
wait.
this.
Yeah.
I reviewed that car
Really?
a long.
It's the new owner.
You know what? The review of that car, I did a really quick review of it. It's in the Rally Miata review.
Really?
Because they're both 93 Miatas. I knew the
What a
previous owner
coincidence.
of, it used to be red. And it had the all tilty wheels. that meet that I had at that abandoned Menards. Remember that day?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That red Miata parked next to me.
Okay.
That's that Miata. That's the same Miata.
Well, so this are you saying this red one right here?
No, the pink
one
one
that's
used
now
to
pink?
be red. It's gone through about 8 different shades.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The kid,
Anyway,
yeah.
so
it's a
it's a piece of
Miata.
crap and it needed new floorboards, so he got this one for free. But he
Okay.
left it outside, and they tow cars that aren't plated here. So I get a call from my landlord, and he's like, "Hey, you have to move your Miata," and I was like, "It's not mine, surprisingly." So I'm not going to do anything. He's like, "Okay, fine. I'm just going to call the tow company," and then I had the number of the guy who owns it. And I was like, "Hey, like, do I want me to move your Miata in my shop so it doesn't get towed?" He's like, "Sure." And then he was like, "Oh, I'll pick it up, in 2 days." And then that was like 3 weeks ago. So
We did get a lot of free parts off of it.
We did,
Which is
sure.
nice.
Oh, because he just needs floorboards?
yeah, he got it for free, which
But
was
yeah,
a very good.
I
steal for
saw
free.
someone posted that pink Miata. It was owned by a kid named Lucas, okay, so the kid Lucas had it, then he sold it to my friend Kenny, which is when I reviewed it, and then, sorry, it just was too boring for you.
No, I'm just tired.
No, he sold it to my friend Kenny, and then bought it back from him, and then sold it to
Dylan.
this, yeah, sure, I don't know who that is. Because he sold it to then, he has a Unos now, the kid who used to have that one, and he plans on doing the same thing to the Unos. Yeah, it's so, that was the worst Miata I've ever driven. Just, it was straight piped and
Yeah,
very low
it's
and
bad.
not big guy friendly, and it's tough. Don't stand to your cars, kids.
Or they
Stance your cars right.
Yeah, you can like lower it, get some cool fitment, maybe like 3 degrees of
My
camber,
Z was
but-
stanced.
Yes.
Was it?
I
Kinda.
texted you
Not
so many
really.
times. I commented on your videos. I was like, review my Z. Back in the day.
You never, ever said that.
I did! I
When?
swear!
Show me receipts.
Like 2 years ago, I commented on your videos. I
I
saw
would
you
have done it. I must not have seen it then.
You've seen it.
seriously.
You're like, what? You were like, what does it have? You asked me something back. You did. I swear.
I'm blushing now.
Yeah, this is a little embarrassing.
And it was already wide body and everything. It was nice.
How low were you though? You weren't like low.
I'll show you my fitment.
It had good fitment.
Bro,
it
whip
wasn't
out the
like
fitment,
stanced
bro.
out and stuff.
Whip out the fitment.
It wasn't low, but it was
fitted.
it was
It was
low.
fitted.
It was lower. It was
wasn't, like,
good.
It wasn't like slammed or anything.
It wasn't slim.
I hate being sick. I'm sick right now. My throat hurts.
Look at this fitment right there. It was not rubbing,
Oh, okay, that's good.
and it was not cambered. It was like perfect fitment.
Right, it wasn't
nice
like
meat.
stanced. It was
Like
fitted.
go on that account. There's more pictures of it. Can you use an iPhone? Yeah.
I have an iPhone.
Oh hell yeah.
Do we have the same one?
No. I got a bigger
Oh,
one.
yours looks bigger.
Is yours XR?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
I guess let's whip out the phone time.
Yeah, sorry to slow down the podcast. I mean, like, oh man, it does look good. Wait, is this when you?
Yeah. 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 Ow. Yeah.
Sorry,
It's
throw a little bit of shade.
It's alright.
Yeah, that's.
That's a good picture. Just one good picture. Right.
That was a good picture. I really like those wheels.
Yeah.
I thought you had like neon green wheels.
What?
What? Who has neon green wheels?
All right. Let's keep going in podcast. Let's just talk about it.
Someone.
I don't know.
I thought you had neon green wheels for some reason.
I did not.
Carmelo actually has a Miata, by the way, too.
What gen?
Christian.
NA.
Yeah,
Nice.
1.8.
Nice.
It's really
Anything done to
clean.
Pretty clean, yeah.
It's very clean.
it? Anything done to it?
it?
I just have coilovers and wheels.
Oh, okay, for sure.
What color is it?
It's black. You've probably seen it.
I think you've seen it. He only drives it in summer.
Yeah.
Are you going to pull it out soon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Soon.
It's gonna
What?
pull
It's
out.
going to feel really slow compared to your Subaru.
Yeah, I took it out like last month or like recently, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, man, this is so slow.
Yeah, it is really
How long
slow.
have you had the Subaru?
Oh, the 1.8's pretty cool.
Since like October.
Oh, okay. Oh, just a bunch of Miata owners here.
Miata, Subaru,
I
Miata,
don't
Subaru,
technically
Miata.
own my car yet. Like, do I own
It's
my
not
car?
registered,
It's yours.
but
It's
yeah,
yours.
you own
Can you
it.
get it registered?
Yeah, we have a title for it. Clean title
Crazy.
for that thing.
I know. That's wild.
We'll see, though. It was signed 2 years ago, and no one actually took it to the DMV. but it wasn't dated, so we have to write the date down and sign it, and it should be fine.
There you go.
That's why we're gonna take it to a courtesy exchange.
Yeah.
They're not as smart, so
Yeah.
it's true.
Call
I mean,
him out.
Mike has that Miata shell.
The
Have you
black
seen it?
one,
The
right?
black one that's sitting on top of the storage container.
Yeah.
It's literally like a shell. Like I don't think there's a single extra part on it. But that one has a clean title too.
Is it clean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
Well, it's
clean.
not like super clean, but it's
It's
is it
not
cleaner
like yours,
than
yeah.
it's cleaner than the car. Yeah. But he said he'll just give it to me if I want it. So I could become a Miata.
we should have
There
taken
you go.
like we should have known about it. That'd be cool.
I think he got that.
After.
We got it last
after-
summer. We walked it down the street on
Right
top
before.
of a skateboard.
Nice.
Wow.
Because the dude, we saw it on Facebook Marketplace, and it said free. And we're like, ooh, free Miata. Like, that's awesome.
Miata. It's
And
essentially
It's a
free
Miata.
metal.
Like,
And Mike's like,
Metal.
where is it? Where's it located? We search up the address. It was 3 or 4 doors down from his house.
That's really awesome.
So we literally got out, I think it was like 1 or 2 skateboards, and we just pushed it down the street and into his driveway. Like, the owner could see it from his house. He's probably like, God dang it, I want to
That's
get rid of that
crazy.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and then they brought it to the shop and put it on top of the storage unit, that like storage container.
Birds
they
have
had.
made nests in it.
What?
Birds have made nests in
The
it.
Miata.
oh,
was
that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Okay, yeah,
When
yeah.
we were getting
We're
the truck
waiting.
dyno, we were waiting, so we got there a little early, and you see birds flying in and out of the taillights. It's kind of cute.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
like,
it's kinda
You know
cool.
how they like sink cars on purpose?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they have
it's kind of
coral
like
reefs?
that. Also, we saw a bald eagle today.
we did.
That was really
That's
cool.
a big
America.
day for you
Yeah.
too. America.
Real life
Yikes.
bald eagle.
Yeah.
So should I join the Miata gang?
I think you
Yeah,
should.
I mean,
I
you kinda have
really-
to rebuild the entire thing, but
I know. I really want to build a 13B Miata.
that'd be really
Eventually
cool.
on the channel, I'll build a 13B Miata.
I
just
would
don't know
help
when.
you if you want.
Don't need you.
You have to do like a fabrication to put a 13B in.
That is true. You do need him.
I'll,
Can you weld?
It,
Hmm.
I can have things be held together with welds. They're not pretty, but I built a battery bracket for my car. I welded that. Almost started my RX-7 on fire because I was welding next to a roll of paper towels, and they
Oh.
started on fire. And so I hit it, and it flung onto the RX-7 and rolled down the hood on fire. And
Paper
I'm
towels burn
s-
pretty like brightly too. Like it's
yeah,
it kind of like
quick.
yeah.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
That would have been kind
And
of
then
scary.
when I realized I threw it at my car, I freaked out pretty bad. And that's why now I have my old GoPro recording at all times, so I can catch my my
fails.
stupid fails. But yeah, that's the story of me. Once I re-review the drift truck, I'll see how well your welds hold up, and then
Well, they haven't broken yet.
I'll make a
so-
judgment based off that. I want to see you
Okay.
get full lock sideways at full throttle, and then.
I
think
mean-
your
And then
welds-
we'll
I mean,
talk,
Mike
right?
did
and then we'll talk.
Mike did a first or fourth gear rip,
That is
full
true.
throttle,
And Mike
I
and
was
he also
in
went
there.
like 130 in it.
I was in
Mike-
there. And I was-
Is a monster.
abuses
Yes.
vehicles because he knows how to.
Yeah.
But he is not easy on the vehicles he drives.
It made me feel better, and I was like when I was driving
I
home,
was
like,
scared.
all right, I just have to remember Mike has been ripping on this all day, so like if it survived that, it's gonna survive.
Yeah, it'll
Most
be
likely.
fine. When we went out and tuned my car, I let him drive like the second half. I'm like, if you want to drive, like I don't care, it's all tuned and everything. He's just banging
Yeah.
gears, and I'm like, in my own car, I'm like,
Yeah,
it's a little
Me.
terrifying.
yeah,
When
he
he
was
does
terrified.
top of fourth gear.
No, it was top of third into the bottom of fourth.
In what, the truck?
Yeah, which is like 120, 130.
Where
Down
were
the
you?
road in the dark with just barely bled brakes on top of the gravel that was all
This
over
was
the
on
road.
private
Yeah.
property, and those speed limits do not.
It was in Mexico.
It was totally, you're
Yeah,
driving.
it was on Mike's shop, technically.
Mexico
Yeah.
shop.
So, yeah.
But how fast you get it on the dyno? You check or no?
Top of fourth, which is like 150.
Jeez.
Yeah. And like, you saw how quickly he got to the top of fourth on the
Like,
dyno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, just
Yeah.
like that.
Thank you
Show
for
it again.
reenacting
Can you
it.
show
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys want to go over to Caleb's channel, you will see. Do the thing.
I actually
well as
have a
other
video.
videos.
We can do
Yeah,
a
we
sneak
do.
peek here, but you should go to
Just
the
play
channel.
the audio and then have
Okay,
Caleb actually shift through the gears. Or did you get an iPhone? No.
No. Don't say that.
What shift?
You're missing some shifts.
Wait, maybe I was only third.
Can't even fake drive your
All
own
right.
truck.
I was.
That's it.
Let me see my own.
What phone is that? Is that the S9?
Yeah, it is.
iPhones are better.
Yeah, Team iPhone.
Yeah.
Team iPhone. There it
Team
is.
Android.
Ah.
That's all.
Yeah, that was 0 to 158 miles an hour.
And that's
there.
maxing out.
No, there's one more
Top
gear.
of four.
But
Well, that was top of fourth though.
yeah, that
Maxing
was
out
red
fourth.
line in fourth gear.
Ay ay ay.
It revs up quick.
Yes, it does. Which there's not as much
There was no
like,
load.
Well,
Yeah.
no, there was load, but there was no wind resistance. So
Right. Still though.
yeah,
Crazy. Is that the stop sign from the bus?
it is. It
Wow.
is.
Stop. First aid.
Stop first. Hey, did you ever clean your windows?
No,
It's just the tints.
it's
that-
the temps that are messed
They're
up.
really
yeah.
bad.
For those of you who can't see, because you can only see one way. I should do a podcast with a 360 camera.
Oh, really?
That'd be
cool.
You
You
could
can,
just look
scroll
around.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
I have a feeling those are hard to edit.
I don't know
But if
how
you
would
do a
edit those.
podcast,
I've
you'll
looked
edit
at it.
Really?
It's
Yeah, I guess-
Yeah,
You don't really have to edit.
yeah, because podcast. But because doesn't it like lay it out flat, and
It
then
does.
YouTube is the one that
You render it clicking. It's like a VR. You can say either VR or 360. It gives you an option for it.
Hmm.
What do you edit your videos with? Is it- iMovie? That's not
That's
bad.
fine, yeah.
Everyone always like every time someone's like, "Oh, what do you edit with?" I go iMovie, and they're like, "Oh, like, yeah, okay, it's the free Mac software. I do have Premiere. I don't like it as much.
Why?
I just
Because
don't.
it's probably harder to use.
Here's the thing: I've been editing with
It's just
iMovie since
too good.
2007,
It hasn't
2008.
changed.
Yeah, so I know how to use it.
All right. To be fair, I went to Russia with a Mac,
Yeah,
and I did some vlogs there, and I used Mac iMovie for it. It's good. No,
it's
like
better, dude. Movie
It's much-
Maker is
Oh,
I
Trash.
use Movie Maker as you get.
trash.
dude, do you watch
Movie
the
Maker.
Car Passion channel at all?
I used to.
He still uses Movie Maker.
Really?
And I always am like, dude, like, there's so many better free software.
Here's the
I was
thing.
like, no, I'm gonna
For car reviews, iMovie does everything I need it to do because it's just chopping up and overlaying video. And Doug DeMiro uses iMovie, and he has millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about it. But that's why I don't meme up my videos because it's a lot harder to do.
It's possible. I've done it. It
Yeah.
does
Well,
take more time,
just
but
do that.
it takes more time regardless.
Yeah, I don't know
Like-
why it's called Ken Burns when it's like a zoom in on something. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Ken Burns. I
that
think
a
it's
person?
like a dude. I don't know.
Maybe he invented it.
Sounds like a
Dude, how? You gotta be pretty weird to be like, hey, I just invented this zooming technique. It's named after me.
Yeah.
Like that's a little egotistical, but you know. Anyway, yes, I don't mean.
Yes.
If you guys want to see the most memeiest of videos, Pasha's the guy to go to. How long have we been doing this? 44 minutes.
It's a good one.
This is a good one. Anything else you guys want to say? Any political statements you want to make? Any party
Communism.
you want to?
Freaking
Just
Russian.
kidding.
Yeah.
Hey. You got a free TV. Shut up.
It's true.
You got a free Miata. Double shut up.
Hey. That TV was more expensive than Miata.
True.
Was it
But I've
4K?
done a lot
Is
of
it
work
4K?
with it. Yeah, it is.
Huh?
It's a 4K 55-inch. Smart.
That's a really nice TV.
I know. And he just
The heck?
showed up one day. He's like, I got a present. I was like, huh, what? And he opens the door. He brings this giant ass TV in. I'm like, whoa.
Hey, I got you a present. Hey, boys, back it up.
No, instead he had to carry it up the stairs.
Got
by
you
himself.
200-inch TV. Doesn't even fit in your apartment. You have to put it in the
I-
parking lot and look outside.
Funny story. I bought a 65-inch TV for
Yeah.
$150 more than this one.
Oh, I thought you were
And
going to say for $150. I was like,
No,
whoa.
no. And it just did not fit in my car.
So
And
you
I
had to
really
return
wanted
it?
to bring a TV that night. And I didn't want a delivery, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go return it and get a 55. I stood there at a parking lot with a huge box of 65-inch TV, tried to put it in my car. I can't even speak English right now, but it didn't work. I was...
Say it in Russian.
Если я начну говорить по-русски, никто меня не поймет, и будет очень интересно. Так что я не буду говорить на
That's
русском.
so
Isn't
cool.
that cool? I know.
It's so sick. That's the. I went to Europe a couple summers ago, and like everyone knows English as like a second or third language.
There's some
It makes
places
me
that
feel
are
horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sure.
hola amigo.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like,
¿Cómo estás, mi amor?
Yeah.
See, even-
¿Cómo te llamas?
even he
Caleb.
knows more Spanish. Me llamo Miguel.
Hola.
Me llamo Zach. Yo necesito
I don't even
agua.
know.
I need water.
I know really bad words.
heard
I only
water.
know bad words.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
speak Spanish, right?
No.
No.
No?
I don't know why I assumed that. Oops.
Hey, you know, it's okay. What do you assume I speak? Nothing else than English?
Yeah.
Totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did not
Do
say
I feel
anything.
bad about it? Yeah, I do.
Same.
'Cause I feel very uncultured. And if I go anywhere that doesn't speak English, I feel bad and weird.
You can bring your Russian friends with, who know only Russian and English, and it wouldn't be much help to them.
Hey, if I ever go to Russia, I will give you a phone call. And I'll be like, Pasha, how do I use this Google Translate?
I'd be down to. I really want to take like some of my friends. Like I want to take Caleb to Russia. I'd be super down to like have everyone go to Russia. With me.
How do I get on that white list of people going?
You're already on it.
Just do I have to have?
He gave me a shout out.
I need money.
It's
now.
worth it.
I need
it's
the
a little
money.
expensive to
It's
get
about
there.
$900 there and back just for the ticket, for the plane ticket.
Round trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Japan's like a grand.
Yeah.
I wanted
because you
to
probably
go
have
to Japan
You have to
this
fly
summer.
across the
Can we
United
do like
States.
a Groupon deal if like we go to Japan and Russia for like $1,500?
Pretty sure we can
That'd be pretty
drive to Russia from Japan.
We could.
Can you
Well,
really?
Japan's an island.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. no.
Yeah,
Look at
So
Silvac, you
I was just
Come
about to
on.
say, Japan's an
Well,
island.
do they have like
I knew that.
But
They probably have
a
a
ferry to
somewhere.
like China, probably.
That'd be really
and then
expensive.
There's like the Silk Road.
Yeah,
It's
or
a
something. and it
road
goes
made of silk,
straight
and
up to-
Silk
You
Road
can
it is.
go to. Hey, you ever been to Siberia?
My stepdad, actually, who is here with me, he used to be a vice president of a company based in Siberia.
Is it wild?
It's pretty wild. It gets really cold and really hot in summer. Really cold in the winter and really hot in summer.
Yo, that's tight.
It's kind of
It
like
was-
Canada in terms of coldness, but a lot worse in summer.
Yeah.
Like upper
Anyway.
Canada. Toronto's just
It
like
was right by
Yeah,
Baikal,
Toronto's not
the
that far
lake,
north.
you know, Baikal Lake, the big lake in
I'm
Russia.
opening up Google Maps right now.
Google
It was right there.
knows?
It was
Google
I
Maps.
thought you
the
said
city-
Google knows. I was
the
like, what the heck
city
is that?
named Irkutsk. IRKUTSK.
Oh wow, yeah, Siberia is up there. Holy crap.
It's like almost like the Arctic
North
Circle.
Pole. Yeah, well.
Why
I
do
bet you
people
actually
watch
it is the Arctic
podcasts?
Circle.
Like
Dude, I always watch I always watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I like
sometimes
the,
I do, but like I don't know.
A lot of time.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah, if you're just like, doing
Russia
something,
is freaking massive.
have a
Thank
podcast
you.
going.
Mother Russia, everyone. Thank you very much.
Why are you taking thanks for that? We're not complimenting you. We're saying your home country's big.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They have a big land mass.
Great. That's awesome, isn't it?
It's like 3 times the size of the United States.
It's big.
It's big.
The population is much smaller.
Yeah. Actually,
Really?
I'm curious.
Why don't we open up a shop there?
I-
There's probably so much land.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could. The cars
Build our
actually
own
don't
track.
have a 25-year-old import.
We could
Thing.
all have
Awesome.
R34s.
We could. People do that.
Whoa!
There's
Oh,
a guy
that's
who
sick.
imported a Super and he drifts it, and it's
In the street.
yeah.
Population of
Yeah, I see
Russia
those
is
videos.
144 million, which is like a third of the United States.
Russia's pretty small, like population-wise.
Well, how much is that like inhabitable? Isn't it all like mostly north?
Most
I mean,
freezing cold.
I'm sure it's all inhabitable.
No, it's,
Yeah, I know,
people
but I
live
mean,
there.
like,
No, people live everywhere. It's
balls.
just like we don't have
No
enough people
balls.
there.
Okay.
Most of the
We live in
people live
Siberia.
right by
Appreciate
the
You
Europe,
didn't listen.
like Moscow,
Yeah, that's fair.
St. Petersburg, like the area like east, west, what's on the left side of the map of the west.
That would be west.
Closer to Europe.
West,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
West. What,
Yeah, I'm sure most of
west
the
side?
population is
West
towards
side?
the west of.
You think? Do people in Russia do it? Like west side?
Yeah,
West
they,
side?
they say the exact same thing in English, and they do that every day.
All right, man. All right. I think we've been droning on for
Yeah.
too long. We had no point of this podcast.
It's just a good time.
We're just chatting.
Just chilling, you know?
Just chilling.
I need some food and I need some water.
Bulling. Where you want to get food?
I want to get water.
He wants to get water.
I'm not that hungry.
Do you have any
I'm
alcohol
thirsty.
over here?
We do have a lot of alcohol.
What do you
but
get?
that
Alright,
doesn't
turn the
help.
podcast off.
Does
Let's
not
go.
help with
No,
thirst.
we're doing an alcohol review here.
There's
I did not drink.
there's two beers down there.
As weird
They're
as it
pretty
sounds, I
strong.
don't drink.
They're pretty good. Oh, and yeah,
Yeah,
bunch of hard liquor I never
Bacardi
drink.
Black.
I don't like hard liquor.
Why do you have all
It's my
this
friends.
then? Okay.
That's actually true. I'm not just saying that 'cause my mom caught me.
We're all of age here.
I
it's
know.
fine.
It was a joke.
Ranch?
That's probably really old and nasty. I don't know what it is.
It's powder.
Oh, it's
Oh.
powder.
What? You got cocaine in
It's
here?
not, as far as I know, it's not cocaine, unless my friends are new drug addicts.
All right.
I bet you it's sugar or
He's
something.
just covering up. As far as I know, no.
Is that
That's
frozen?
moldy pineapple juice.
Oh my God!
What?
It is really moldy.
Or actually, that might just be the chunks of, like, the pineapple. I don't know.
Why does it have that white border?
When's the expiration date?
This is just gripping YouTube content right now.
It's on top. It's on top, right? But yeah, right there.
No, that just says C82930217.
Yeah, you just got to be able to read it right.
All right.
Wait. No.
Toss it over.
Wait, let me see this.
Just let it
I'm pretty sure
explode.
that was
Is it frozen?
Yeah, no, 0217.
Yeah.
It's probably when it was made.
April.
And it does
no,
say-
wait. 02.
It does
February
say
of
how long you
2017.
can keep it for.
Yeah,
Usually.
let's not drink it anymore. It looks nasty.
Can we pour it out?
It does look
No,
good.
it's just
I
throw
will be
it away.
impressed
I feel
if
like
someone
it's
takes
solid.
like a little bit. I want to open it and smell.
No.
Oh, jeez.
It
Please
might.
don't.
It might explode.
It might explode too.
All right.
Well, let's do it in the shop.
No, let's just not do it.
Well, you're gonna throw it out. We might as well open it.
No, it's nice and clean and contained right now. The nastiness is stuck inside the plastic bottle.
The thing that worries me the most is that you twist it like this and you don't. Is it frozen?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, I just
It's
saw
just-
something move.
Yeah, I saw something
I
like too.
thought I saw like an eyeball float by or something.
God.
Just gonna put it down.
Wait, check the box. Don't leave it over there. It's just gonna get worse.
We can't smell it. It's in a plastic
Let's go
bottle.
pop it in the. Please.
Are we still recording?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
are.
still recording, man.
If you want to try one of my beers, you can.
No, I'm okay.
He's okay.
I gotta drive home.
He gotta drive home.
It's one beer.
This is how peer pressure starts. It's one beer,
Come
bro.
on, man.
The frat guy, no
I
hair.
didn't even go to college.
Yeah, that's right. You're a dropout.
You're a dropout of community college. Does that count as being a dropout?
I was
Yeah,
to
you're a
community
community
college.
college dropout.
I think
What?
I went to community college.
Did you drop out?
No, I got my associate's degree.
See? Be like Pasha.
Thank
Good
you.
I should have, but
Go to.
I mean, hey, YouTube works out for him. you
yeah.
know,
Why would I waste time going to community college?
do like the Phoenix Online, Arizona Phoenix Birds Online. Or
Birds
whatever.
on.
Birds Online. It's a different website.
No. I'm really tired. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
All right, ending of podcast. As Caleb dies. Can you imagine if just flatlined on the podcast? I'd still put it out.
Okay.
I'd still release it.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would.
Thank
I
you
would.
for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
As soon as you die, though, I'd blur you.
Only
I'd be like,
once.
no dead bodies on the channel, but like it'd just be one big blur.
That's hilarious.
And I wouldn't explain it. I'd just be, we'd all just be like,
God.
just looking at this big blur.
Okay, that was
That's
actually fun.
All right,
That's
like and
less of
subscribe.
shit.
Bye. I don't know if it's gonna explode. Oh. Okay, the pressure got released.
Gonna give it a whiff?
You're gonna give it a whiff?
Smells like pineapple juice.
Nice.
Surprisingly.
that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was
Dang
quick.
it. Oh well. I missed it. You want to give it a whiff?
Nothing happened, yeah.
Give it a whiff.
My food. It actually smells pretty good. Yeah. Maybe
I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, no, I'm not.
Maybe it's alright. Maybe it's not even bad.
Why are you pointing the camera at me?
Cause aside from my soul,